When it comes to discovering who you truly are, is knowledge necessary? I would say it's definitely useful, but only to a certain extent. This is because what you are seeking, which is yourself, has nothing to do with knowledge or spiritual concepts that the ego has learned. It has nothing to do with how much the mind understands something. This is why I'm now suggesting that you put an end to knowledge when you are discovering yourself, such as during moments of meditation. Drop everything you think you know. Drop the belief of what you should or shouldn't be doing. You only have an idea of what you should be doing or not doing because you accepted a specific concept or idea of how things should be during meditation. The mind should be quiet and you should be feeling at peace. But these are just ideas. There is no wrong way to be. Whatever is here in your direct experience is perfect. Don't compare your experience to what others are experiencing. Drop all concepts here because what you are looking for will not be found in a concept or an idea. For example, I may say that you are this spacious consciousness, a concept. However, if the mind takes this concept and tries to look for or create imaginary evidence of what this could possibly be, it's just another trick of the ego. The mind cannot know what I'm talking about. It's like trying to describe a situation to a friend and saying, you had to be there to understand what happened because you had to experience it to really know it. The mind cannot know what's being pointed to. As much as it seeks to find some final understanding, it never will. This is why detaching from the identity of being a spiritual seeker is so powerful, because the seeker will never find the secret concept that will finally reveal the truth once and for all. If there is seeking for self-realization, there is probably seeking for other things outside of spirituality, such as validation, love, or safety. Once the seeker sees that they are not the seeker, these things can also fall away. However, seeking new concepts and ideas, these spiritual concepts and ideas are just words pointing to what's wordless. This kind of knowledge isn't necessary for the mind to believe in, because it's pointing to something that doesn't need to be believed in. It's pointing to the truth, which is the truth, regardless of whether it's believed in or not. If I say you are consciousness, you're not supposed to go look for this thing called consciousness. What I'm pointing to has no name. You could call it what you want, such as God or the true self. These words do not define or limit what's being pointed to. Labels can appear to limit the limitless. You're beyond labels. It's impossible to actually talk about what you are because it's not limited to language. You are beyond it. You're the space that allows sound to appear. Go underneath sound and notice where sound is rising from and dying back into these words. Rise out of this space and tie back into it. So try this, become aware that which knows nothing at all. There is something here that knows nothing at all. It doesn't claim to have knowledge. That which knows nothing at all is simply the awareness of those thoughts that are seeking. It's the awareness of those thoughts that are constantly repeating spiritual knowledge to itself in hopes to finally find something. If you ask yourself, who is it that knows? Who is it that claims to have knowledge? You'll notice that it's the ego that claims to be the knower. There's an awareness of those claims, and that watcher knows nothing at all. Notice that that is what you are looking for. And that's why it's impossible to find, because it's never been lost. It's there before you look for it, because it's what you are. You are the very sense of everything being known. A thought is known, a sensation is known, sound is known, but it's not like you're labeling anything. This sense of knowingness isn't labeling anything. If labeling rises, you're the knowing of that activity. You're not trying to understand anything. Understanding is a system of the mind. You don't need to understand anything. Just become aware of the mind trying to understand and realize that you are simply watching the mind trying to find something. You're not involved in it at all. You were here before those thoughts came. You're here as those thoughts continue, and you're here as those thoughts go away. You were here before the mind learned anything at all. In this state of pure awareness, there is a profound recognition that everything arises within you. The thoughts, sensations, and perceptions are not separate entities to be grasped or understood. Rather, they emerge within the boundless expanse of consciousness. This realization liberates you from the perpetual search for something external to complete or fulfill you, because you recognize that you are already whole and complete in your essence. As you abide in this awareness, there is a natural dissolution of the incessant chatter of the mind. The compulsion to analyze, categorize, and dissect every experience subsides, revealing a tranquil space of pure being. It's like stepping back from the constant stream of mental activity and resting in the silent witness of it all. Here, there is no need to strive for understanding or clarity, for you recognize that true wisdom arises from the stillness within, beyond the realm of conceptual thought. Even claiming that you know something can be a real trick of the ego to keep you from realizing yourself. You may be trying to confirm that you know that you're not the body, or you know that you're not those thoughts, but in your direct experience, you still have a lot of identity. Claiming that you know can actually keep you from really investigating these claims and looking to see if it's genuinely true or not. So I really recommend taking the approach of not knowing when it comes to self-realization, because what you are is that which knows nothing, know nothing, be nothing, just be. Thank you for listening. Until next time, my friends, be well. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more of my higher self originals.